Hello everyone, my name is Yarnia and welcome to part 2 of my first attempt at a Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. The rules are listed in the description, but put simply, only the first Pokemon of each area can be caught if a new species. If a Pokemon faints, it is dead. No items used in battle apart from held items. Pokemon levels are limited to that of the ace Pokemon of the gym leader, and battle mode must be put on set at all times. If you didn't watch part 1, this Nuzlocke attempt is actually an art lock. If you don't know what an art lock is, the only rule is you draw what you catch. You are supposed to draw how they died, but I think I will leave that to the end of the trilogy as a little reward for making it to the end. Disclaimer, I'm missing a lot of footage, which includes the Pokemon I had caught, but thankfully the art lock allows me to show you the Pokemon I had caught in my own style. In the first video, we started our adventure with Chico the Torchic. We defeated the first 3 gyms with minimal injury. Let's get started, shall we? We head on over to Route 112 to catch our first encounter, which is an Amul. And I name her Shah. We then skip on over to Meteor Falls and we catch ourselves a Geodude in Route 111 and I name him Gyro.
What is that?
A Machop in the Fiery Path and I name him Chopper. In Route 113 I catch myself a Spinder. In Route 114 I catch myself a Swablu and I name her Cotton. And a Zubat in Meteor Falls and I name her Iris. We interrupt the Magma Grunts discussion with Dr. Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Then Archie and Team Aqua arrive and they get into a literal catfight. I leave to head to Mount Chimney and Burp evolves in the process. We have a fully evolved Jiggly Beast Pelipper on the team. We should be pretty secure for the run now. I reach Mount Chimney and I take on Team Magma leader, Maxi. He sends out his Mightyena and I send out Charlotte. With the Intimidate setup on Charlotte, I decide to use Mega Drain, but it doesn't do much. So we start using Mach Punch, bringing it to low health. He heals and we spam Mach Punch until it falls. He then sends out Camerupt and I send out Burp. I take it down after a few turns of Water Gun. Finally, his Zubat comes out and we stay in with Burp and we take it down with a Water Gun and a Wing Attack. Burp is already taking the title of MVP of the team. It's such a good Pokemon early game. I then head down to the Jagged Path and catch myself a Spoink and I name him Sorry.
What was that?
We then arrive in Laveridge Town where the next gym leader is, Flannery. Even though we have Burp, this gym is going to be very difficult. Flannery's Torkoal is a monster. Firstly, it's a female with Attract, and I have mostly male Pokemon. It has Sunny Day and Overheat, a killer combo, which will kill pretty much all of my team in one hit. You may think, oh, Overheat lowers the user's offensive stats. Well, this Torkoal has a White Herb, which prevents stat changes if held in battle. So yeah, pretty tough, and I'm literally dreading this battle. I think we may need to try and get a new encounter for this gym. I add Shah to the team. I then begin the gym challenge. We had a strong start with a double with Shah and Burp. We continue on to the next gym trainers who have a Kecleon and a Numel. I take down the Numel with a Water Gun. Okay, the visible threat is gone. The Kecleon uses Feint Attack on Burp and I use a combo of Ember and Water Gun, taking advantage of Kecleon's ability. Kecleon uses Feint Attack on Shah and takes her down. Right. I wasn't expecting a death this early into the video, but here we are. Well, back to the drawing board, I guess. I add Gyro, the Geodude, onto the team. I grind Gyro until it evolves into a Graveler. He should be useful for Flannery and Norman. I also train Larynx until it evolves, just in case they are needed. I reach Flannery, and let's hope we don't lose another team member, or else I might literally cry. I start with Burp as Flannery sends out her Numel, and I take it down with one Water Gun. She then sends out Slugma, which I nearly take down with one Water Gun, but it just lives. It sets up a Sunny Day, and is healed with a Hyper Potion. I use Water Gun twice, taking it down to the red, and it sets up a Light Screen, protecting her from special attacks. Great. Camerupt next, and I stay in with Burp. I set up a protect for some reason, and her Camerupt uses tackle. The sunny day disappears, I use water gun, and Camerupt immediately sets up another sunny day. Light screen vanishes, however, so not all hope is lost yet. We still got this. I then take down the Camerupt with multiple water guns. Torkoal is next. I switch into Gyro. I use Magnitude and it lands a strength of 9 and it takes it down to yellow health. Her Torkoal uses Body Slam, causing Gyro to be paralysed. This isn't good. I don't really want to switch into another Pokemon as none of my team members will live an overheat, so I stay in with Gyro, hoping he survives an overheat. And he doesn't. I switch into Burp, who takes down the Torkoal with 1 water gun. Okay, Gyro would have been great to have on the team, but I didn't see him as a permanent member. But he will be missed. Great, time to take on Daddy! I add Chopper to the team and grind until all of them are level 31.
Oh yeah.
In the process, we evolve Stomach into a Swalot. Another great mon. I then head to Petalburg City, complete the gym challenge, and we finally arrive to Norman. Dad. It is time to finally show our father the consequences of his negligence. He starts off with his Spinder, and I send out Chopper. Spinder uses Psybeam, but it doesn't do too much, and I take it down with 1 Karate Chop. Well, there is a reason they call him Chopper, am I right?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Norman then sends out his Vigoroth and uses Slash, bringing Chopper to the red. Chopper uses Karate Chop and brings it down also to the red. It is healed and we use another Karate Chop, taking it to low health. I switch into Chico and Vigoroth uses Facade. He outspeeds and uses Slash, and Chico takes it down with Double Kick. Norman then sends out his Linoon and I switch into Larynx. Linoon uses Belly Drum, taking half of its health. I use Stomp and it nearly takes out the Linoon. Norman heals and I use Stomp again, not really taking that much damage. Linoon then uses Slash, taking out Larynx. Oh gosh, this one really hurts. I send out Shallop, who uses Mach Punch, taking down the Linoon, avenging the loss of his brother Larynx. I took so much time doing that drawing as well. Ugh. Slacking is next. If you thought Torkoal was bad, Slacking is the notorious run killer of Emerald. Slacking has the same base stat total as pseudo legendaries, meaning 600. This beast hits like a truck and we are literally made of paper, so we have to be very careful. I send out Stomach to set up a Toxic, and he uses Counter. Oh my god, we are so lucky. I then switch to Burp and we begin Protect stalling. I use Supersonic to try and get some extra luck, but of course it doesn't land. I Protect next turn and he uses Facade. Holy f***, we need to be careful. Slacking heals some of its HP with a Citrus Berry and then takes some more poison damage. I then use Wing Attack and it does nothing. But thankfully the toxic damage takes it down. Oh my gosh, I was expecting that to go so much worse. So I now have access to Surf, meaning we have some encounters to collect. In New Marvel, we catch a Voltorb and I name him, or they, Bowl. On Route 106, I catch a Magikarp and I name him Koi.
Hello, please help me.
On Route 105, I catch a Tentacle and I completely forgot to name him. And the only Pokemon I got footage for, Jigglypuff, and I named her Étoile, the French word for star. I add Bowl and Étoile to the team and head off to Route 118 and catch myself a frickin' Linoon, which, if you know, you know.
Does anybody care?
In Route 19, I catch an Oddish and I name them Smiles.
Oh my god! What is that?
The Weather Institute is under attack from Team Aqua. We beat the leader and receive a cast form. This counts as a new area, right?
Big boobs.
We have another battle with Stepbro Brendan. I send out Burp and he starts off with Lombre. And we get faked out. We then take the Lombre down with 2 wing attacks. Slugma next, and we take it down with a Surf. Finally, Marshtomp, and I switch to Charlotte. And 2 Mega Drains is enough to take it out. We make it to Fortree City, and I race to Route 120 for my new encounter. And it's a Marill, and I name him Miles. The rich man from Part 1's son, who is obsessed with stones, wants me to defeat the lizard who literally killed my baby Char. Burp takes it down and made sure it suffered for the crimes of its relatives. We make it through the gym challenge easily with Bowl and Stomach, and we reach Winona. We start with Stomach, and Winona sends out her Swablu. We take it down with 2 Sludges. Surprisingly, Altaria is next, and we decide to risk Stomach to land a Toxic. Altaria uses Earthquake, but we take the hit. We use Toxic, and I completely forgot the safeguard that was set up from the Swablu before. Oh, by the way, Bowl and Koi have both evolved.
Anyways.
Great. I then switch into Koi, set up the Intimidate, and Altaria uses Earthquake, which obviously doesn't land. Altaria uses Dragon Dance, and I use Surf for stab damage, and it does literally nothing. Altaria uses another Dragon Dance, and I use Dragon Rage, which does a lot more than Surf. She uses Aerial Ace, and I use Dragon Rage again. Altaria is then fully healed, and we spam Dragon Rage. Altaria uses one last Aerial Ace, which nearly takes out Koi, but he's still standing with 8 HP. We use another Dragon Rage, which takes down the Altaria. Oh my lord, that was very close. Oh wait, the battle isn't done. Winona's Tropius is sent out, and I switch to Stomach, and the Tropius starts preparing a stab Solar Beam. We use Sludge and land a Poison. Tropius's Solar Beam didn't do that much damage. We use another Sludge, and it takes down the Tropius. 2 more to go. Skarmory next, and I switch to Bowl. I successfully take down the Skarmory with 2 Sparks. Lastly, Winona's Pelipper. It uses Protect, so a wasted turn. It uses Protect again, but it failed. I use Spark, and it misses. Next turn, I land a Spark and take down the Pelipper in 1 hit. Gosh, what a battle. Wow, what a video. I'm sure you were all sat at the edge of your seats. We had a few deaths this episode, some more painful than others, but I think I'm starting to understand strategy in Pokemon battling. Char, Gyro, Larynx, you'll forever be in my heart. I'm sorry I wasn't better. And I still can't get over how much time I put into that drawing for Okay, and on another note, I am disappointed with myself that this video is being uploaded a whole month after it was supposed to be uploaded. But I was too invested in playing Scarlet and Violet. I don't know how you guys feel, but these games are really enjoyable for me, regardless of the bugs and rather terrible performance. I have recently finished the games, and I have a few videos that will come after the final part of the Emerald Nuzlocke is uploaded. Anyways, that's the end of part 2 of my first art lock. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed creating it. I hope to post the next video next weekend or the weekend after. Please like and comment on the video and subscribe to keep up with the Emerald Art Lock and my activities. Share the video around. Show your friends. Show the person to your left. Maybe your dog. Unless the person to your left is your dog. Then show your neighbour. Or whatever. I won't know. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch. I hope to start streaming once I have more of an audience. Maybe I'll draw on stream or play some games. I don't know. We shall see. If you enjoyed this video, please check out part 1 of this trilogy. I plan to upload part 3 as soon as possible. Thank you for watching if you made it this far, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!